Hey everybody, it is 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Welcome to Live at 5:30 with our oh, I think we have friends outside the window. Say hello. Why do I have friends here today? Well, quite simply, it's my birthday. So I was going to wear this, but yep, see, it is a big day for everybody. So today I want to come back with 3 more tips, right? So they're going to be short ones today. It's Friday, it's my birthday, there's beverages chilling. So really, again, I'm Tony Johnson, your customer experience leader here, live at 5:30 to talk about the 3 tips for today on how to do the most amazing work from home. So that said, let's jump right in, right? Because it's Friday, I know everybody's ready to start that weekend. So the first, clean your office. So I was looking around my office today, and I have to tell you, yeah, I got some work to do. So this weekend, I am definitely going to take some time to go through my files. I'm going to dust and clean up and all those kind of things. Amazing, again, how much of a mess you can make when you're literally in that space constantly throughout the course of the day. So that said, I'm going to clean my office. Please clean yours as well. And just sort of a safety tip. If you're getting stuff coming in from the outside, sanitize those boxes, whatever that is. If you're getting takeout, if you're ordering office supplies, if you've taken my advice from earlier in the week and actually asked for what you needed, take the time to actually make sure everything's wiped down and sanitized before you bring it into your space. Number 2, start thinking about that transition, because right now, again, probably still a couple more weeks in this normal environment we're in right now, and depending on who you believe, it could be as soon as Easter, it could be as long as forever. So just consider the fact that you may at some point have to transition back to a normal work-life balance, normal going into the office. So just think about what that's going to be like. What are you going to do to make that transition easier? Are you taking advantage of this time to really work on all the projects maybe that have been backing up? I'll tell you what I did. It was a great time for me to go back through all the email I had been ignoring, all the email I had been backlogging, all the email, and we all know the tricks, right? You sort them into folders, you put them into your drafts, you find a way to get them out of your inbox so that you have no emails, but that doesn't mean that you haven't dealt with them yet. So it's a great time to make sure that you are completely caught up on everything you really wanted to get done in terms of projects, in terms of clearing out that email box, and in terms of organizing that drawer that's always been bugging you. Get all that stuff done. And then finally, tip number 3, what's your passion project going to be? Hopefully at this point, you've really been crushing it again with the most amazing work. Maybe you've gotten those projects done you wanted to work on. Maybe your email's already great. Maybe you were a much better person than me. But what are you going to do next? Like, what is that project that you've always wanted to work on? That one that is more a hobby or a passion than it is real life work? And think about how you can bring that to life, because it may be the cornerstone of what you do next. It may be your next great adventure. It may bring tremendous value to yourself or to your employer. It could be that next big promotion. Who knows what it could do for you? But when you take something that you love, something that you have been dying to do, something that you have always wanted to accomplish, you will put the best effort into it, and I will tell you, you will probably never do anything with as much care and as much tenacity and as much creativity as whatever that passion project is. So make a little bit of extra time for yourself next week to take a look at that. So those 3 things: clean up that office, make sure that you think about your transition back, and by the way, I know I've said this a couple of times, don't be afraid to start thinking about if this remote work thing is for you full time. I know there are a lot of disciplines out there who can't, but if you can, maybe think about that as part of your future. And then finally, what is that passion project you're going to bring to life next week? Spend a little bit of extra time on that. You will find yourself energized beyond belief. So it's my birthday, so I think everyone out there probably is saying, well, my gosh, what can we do for Tony? How can we make Tony's life better? A couple of things. 1, you could go to my website or go to Amazon.com, pick up a copy for yourself of Together We Serve. Again, you can get it on audiobook, ebook, you can get an analog copy delivered right to your house. I will tell you, it is a great investment in yourself. In fact, order 10 copies and ship them out to your team with a little inspirational note in them. You will be the best boss and supervisor ever. They will sing songs about you. Or you can actually go follow me on social media. You can find me on Instagram, on Facebook. If you're on Facebook right now, you probably already found me, on Twitter. So just take a moment to visit the website, sign up for the blog. I just put up another blog, by the way, this week about how can you lead your team through this adversity. I took a hard look at some of the leaders out there that I think are doing a tremendous job. And again, this is politics and nonsense aside, just from a pure leadership perspective. Who is crushing it. And I put some notes in an article that really might help you. Four points that can help you be a tremendous leader in times of adversity. Because remember, how you behave under stress, under pressure, when it really matters, that is the true measure of a leader and a true measure of what your teams are really going to think about you when it comes to your leadership. So all that said, I'm Tony Johnson, your customer experience leader. Thanking you so much for spending a few minutes with me today. We will be off the air again until Monday, but Monday afternoon, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be back right here with our live at 5:30 tips. Have a great weekend. I will talk to you soon. Thanks, everybody.